This is a quick video to show you how to use our negative gearing calculator, which quickly calculates the after-tax cost of owning an investment property. The calculator is located on our online tools section on our website at www.dolman-bateman.com.au/online-tools/negative-gearing-calculator. We've kept the information required to a minimum because we want to make it easy to use. And one of the really powerful features of our calculator is the ability to change the major variables like income level and interest rates to see the actual cost to you of changing those variables without drowning you in a sea of numbers. So let's get started. The first variable is your taxable income now before the effect of gearing. Now let us assume in this instance that we've got an average income of about $75,000. Next, the property price. How much are you going to pay? If you already own a property, put in the current value, but I'm going to assume a property price on, say, an apartment at $390,000. Next, the loan value. How much are you going to borrow? We're going to go with a 10% deposit, so we're going to assume $351,000. Next, the interest rate. Currently, interest rates are about 6.6%, but you can change this figure to see what a change in rates will mean to you. Capital appreciation of the property per annum. We use this figure to calculate the years until cash flow positive, assuming that rentals increase at the same rate that the properties go up in value. And we're also looking at a long-term rate for this, 10 years. So we're going to assume a 6% capital appreciation, but you need to do your research on this. It'll vary significantly based on the type of property and location. Next, the rental income per week. I'm going to assume $390 per week, and that the property is leased for 50 weeks a year. So it could be, you could put in 52, but you're going to have some periods where you're not going to have a tenant in there. Now, expenses need to include leasing fees, repairs, insurance, body corporate, council rates. There's quite a long list. But we're just going to assume $4,000 per annum on those. You need to put together an exact list on that. Now, depreciation. Depreciation is a non-cash element, but it comprises two components. One, depreciation on the fixtures and fittings, carpets, stoves, etc., and the capital allowance, which represents the cost of the building, written off over 40 years. And you need to get a quantity surveyor to provide a report calculating this when you have bought the property and you want to claim it on your tax returns. But for the moment, I'm going to assume about $6,000 in depreciation on the basis that it's a new apartment. It will change depending on what type of apartment, what type of property you've purchased, when it was built, and a number of other factors, the type of build, etc. So we click calculate, and we see that the after-tax cash profit or loss per week is $25 a week. So it's going to cost you, on this basis, for someone earning $75,000 per annum, $25 per week. And it's going to take 4 years, assuming that rents go up with interest, with capital appreciation over 4 years. Now we see a net rental return here of 3.97%. That's within the range that you would expect. Different areas are going to have possibly a higher rental return, but their capital appreciation may not be the same. And we're looking at an LVR ratio, loan to value ratio, of about 90%. So there's a quick example of how we can use that calculator. We can also change a number of things. Let's assume that the interest rates go up by 1%, and it's going to cost us $61 a week. So that increase in interest rates is you know, is now costing us another $35 a week. So that's about it. Where we can go down a bit, we can see some exact calculations, but we just kept those there for, you know, so you can see how the calculations are made. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, just leave them on our website. Thank you.